So, going back to Roe v. Wade being repealed recently, you know, us very cynical people, whenever something like this happens, always think of false bottoms. Now, I ain't talking about butt implants here, I'm talking about hidden agendas. So, Toscadonna left a comment on my video, and I was thinking about something along the lines of what she was saying, and she's definitely, being as cynical as she is questioning this, right? Why this? Why now? Now, look, gun to my head, I'm against this being passed, right? Now, look, abortion is a complicated topic, and no, I don't agree with either extreme, right? Completely wrong, completely illegal, or just about everything being permitted. I definitely don't agree with that, right? Because, for example, you know, there are such things as ectopic pregnancies or outside of the uterus where the fetus has no chance of survival, right? We could give the woman drugs and the problem will resolve itself fairly swiftly, or we can make her suffer and maybe even watch her die, right? What's the point of that, right? Just one example out of many, right? On the other hand, allowing for the states or any country or any jurisdiction to just be able to, just allow, in general, allowing people to abort fetuses all the way up to whatever, right? Like, just no holds barred. Anyone has the right to eliminate any fetus they, because for whatever reason, right? That's come on, that's just evil, right? So I'm not here to really discuss the nuances of this, right? Because it's really not about this. And unfortunately, I don't see a society at this point in time that could figure this out, that has the proper tools or the motivation to figure this out and do what's right. Okay, so I'm not even going to waste my energy, right? But I will say this much: just because most abortions, right, the way they happen these days, are wrong, right, that doesn't mean that giving some kind of an authority the right to tell you what to do with your body is correct, right? Two wrongs don't make a right. It should be very, very simple, right? And again, as Toscadonna pointed out in that video, as cynical as she is, the original Roe v. Wade ruling had to do with the right to privacy, right? That's what it was based on, right? Primarily. So thanks for that detail. And that's what I was thinking about, right? Giving some kind of central authority the right to, well, first of all, legislate morality, right? I mean, how about we educate people? How about we inspire people? How about we allow people to be free so that they have the resources to raise 10 children per family if they feel like it, right? They don't have to worry about anything. How about we stop degenerating society and inspire people to just, have, love, raise children, for example, right? Wouldn't that be a much better solution? I think it's very doable, but that's not the world we live in, is it? So, legislating morality, that's just, it's bullshit. A, it's not going to work. And B, there's always a false bottom. There's always some kind of hidden agenda there, right? And it's social engineering of the worst kind. I'm not against all kinds of social engineering. I just suggested a way in which we could engineer society, right? But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be on the agenda, at least for those who have the most power. So, not only that, not only is it impossible, right, to legislate morality, what this opens, going back to the right to privacy, what this could, probably will potentially, well, I think it will, open the floodgates to is the violation of people's privacy, right? In the name of something good, supposedly, right? Which is how, this is how the people on the right, the people that are supposed to be on the right, right, in favor of individual freedom, things of that nature, are really just leftists looking to use the central government to tell others what to do. I mean, just go listen to whatever that girl's name is. Oh, I can't think of her name right now. But that black chick that's on the right and really popular and uh, anti-LGBT and traditionalist and all these other things. Just bullshit, man. She just wants society to look a certain way, and she doesn't mind using, a whip to get it done. If she had the power, she would do it that way, right? She would force people to submit to her whims, right? Because I don't know what she thinks. God told her to do this, right? She has the some kind of divine mandate, and she's right and everybody else is wrong, right? So ultimately, all these people that pretend to be on the right, ultimately, they're all leftists anyway, looking to control other people and tell them what to do, invade people's privacy, and just take away liberty, right? Different kinds of liberties, I guess, or for um, different kind of reasons, motives, or lofty, higher goals, whatever the fuck. Ultimately, at the end of the day, they're all leftists. Yes, they are. They're not really about individual freedom. Anyway, that's a long fucking tangent. But back to privacy. I could definitely see, this legislature being used to track women's, period tracker apps, or gaining access to people's private data in order to make sure they're complying with the law, right? So there's these apps that women use to track their period, for example, right? Or whatever. Um, well, you guys know, especially the women listening to this, you know what I'm trying to get at here, right? Like, this legislature could be used to, well, just spy on people, right? And then punish them for, well, who knows what. Maybe something they haven't even done necessarily, right? But ultimately, this is just going to also, right? There are definitely people who will use this, which leads me to believe that this is one of the reasons why this was pushed through. They will use this to just gather more data on us, right? Spy on us and just control us and tell us what to do, right? Punish us for being, instead of raising us to be good, they'll feed us, they'll propagandize us, demoralize us, encourage us to do bad so that they could come in later and punish us for it, right? And justify enslaving us more and more and more, right? Because we can't have nice things. We can't be good people. We deserve this anyway, right? That's kind of about the size of it, right? So, say no to butt implants. Take it easy.